Welcome to Ustawi Biomedical Research Innovation and Industrial Centers of Africa. This is a general project overview prepared for you by Dr. Macharia Warenge, President and CEO of Ubrica, and presented to you by Scholastica Muki. We begin with a big picture. Ubrica project comprises Soko Janja, Ubercoin, Ubrica Retail Clinical Centers, University Science and Technology Parks, and Biomedical Industrial City. Soko Janja is an online e-commerce marketplace for helping local people sell what they produce. Ubercoin cryptocurrency is a means of exchange of value in the ecosystem. Ubrica Retail and Clinical Centers are places for healthcare with retail outlets. University Science and Technology Parks are places for translation of knowledge into products for solving problems of everyday life. Biomedical Industrial City is an epicenter for high-quality medical care and biomedical manufacturing. Let us look at the philosophy of Ubrica to understand why it was established. Our vision is to create owners, producers, and consumers of health by being the leading organization in life science and health production in Africa. Our mission is to build capability and places for producing health, manufacture of health products, and delivery of health services. What we believe is that economic development is by far the greatest cause of improvement in health. We also believe that economic development occurs when intangible capital is legally fixed with shares of common stock and registered in an international market. Then we believe the extent of division of labor determines the extent of the market. And finally, we believe supply creates its own demand. And what is the value proposition for Ubrica? Ubrica works with you to create wealth, wellness, and well-being. The first value proposition in Ubrica is that Ubrica works with you to create wealth. Ubrica will work with you to create wealth in 6 distinct ways. 1, by participating in Soko Janja, you will increase wealth by selling and or buying whatever you produce, by getting members of your family and friends to sell and buy whatever they produce. 2, by providing liquidity for UBN in the liquidity pools on decentralized exchanges, you earn transaction fees and interest. 3, by participating in Ubrica Science and Technology Park program, you'll gain knowledge on how to add value to local produce for sale in the international market. 4, by participating in Ubrica Retail Clinical Centers, you will receive education about how to sell your value-added products in Ubrica retail system, and you will receive medical care in the clinics. 5, by participating in the Biomedical Industrial City, you create wealth by producing best medicines and best medical care in the world. Ubrica creates universal basic income. The second value proposition in Ubrica is that Ubrica works with you to create wellness. By participating in those 5 wealth-creating activities, you and your family members will finance your own health. Selling products on Soko Janja will bring revenue back to the family. Ubrica will set aside $3 per family per month to help the family members access health in the Ubrica Retail Clinical Centers. Our actuarial studies indicate that collecting $3 per family for at least 300,000 families in a county would generate $900,000 per month. This money is enough to cover medical expenses of all medical consumers in that county, because in any county, only 15% of contributors will consume health services. That means that only 45,000 people will be consuming health every month. This is universal health coverage. The third value proposition is that Ubrica works with you to create well-being. By joining Ubrica, you become part of the Ubrica family and gain a sense of well-being and security because Ubrica family connects individuals on the ground in Kenya with individuals everywhere else in the diaspora. Ubrica is recruiting at least 5 community economic development workers in each of the 1,450 wards in Kenya. Their job will be to teach people about how to sell products on Soko Janja and how to work with cryptocurrencies. In addition, Ubrica is recruiting hundreds of regional directors both in Kenya and in other countries. Their job will be to educate people in the community about Ubercoin and Soko Janja. This is universal basic cooperation. We now focus on health production by Ubrica. Health production is a function of increased access, increased quality, and reduced cost. Realized access is a function of having money which will come from Soko Janja online market. Physical access is a function of having clinical services nearby in the Ubrica retail clinical centers. Quality is a function of translation of knowledge in the University Science and Technology Park program. Cost reduction is a function of local manufacturing in the biomedical industrial city. Ubrica project comprises Ubercoin, the minimum viable product, Soko Janja, the community building people project, the flagship projects, which are Ubrica retail clinical centers, University Science and Technology Parks, and biomedical industrial city. We now look at Ubercoin. Ubercoin is a cryptocurrency to facilitate the Ubrica project. It will work as a medium of exchange on Soko Janja, URCCs, and USDPs, as well as BMIC. Success of Ubercoin depends on the number of people actively trading the coin on exchanges. The value of Ubercoin depends on the number of people trading it in centralized exchanges and the number of people swapping it in decentralized exchanges. Value also depends on the number of people providing liquidity in the liquidity pools in the decentralized exchanges. Value also depends on the number of people lending, borrowing, and staking in decentralized exchanges. We now focus on Soko Janja. Soko Janja is an e-commerce marketplace for listing locally produced products. This is the people project in the entire Ubrica project. It will help put money in people's pocket when they sell what they produce. It guarantees return on investments. It creates owners, producers, and users of the goods. When people get money from selling what they produce, they can't pay for their own health. Treat the pocket, cure diseases. In conclusion, a well-running Soko Janja will help to recruit owners, producers, and users of Ubrica retail clinical centers, University Science and Technology Parks, and Biomedical Industrial City, which are flagship projects. Our greatest task now is to promote Soko Janja and Ubercoin to their optimal capacity. For more information, contact Ubrica Office Nairobi on +254 713 258 127 or send us an email to info@ubrica.com.